Right now we're going to make some really fun, really simple snacks called, I call them ants on a branch and ladybugs on a log. And you start off with celery, a stalk of celery. You need some peanut butter. And here again, it's a good idea to take what you're going to use and put it in a separate bowl so that you get in the habit of not double dipping into the container. Just a good habit to be in. We have raisins and we have dried sweetened cranberries. And I already cut this off before we started filming, but the kids can do all of this recipe except for cutting this and cutting some of this top part off. You can have a 5-year-old put it all together and assemble it and enjoy it themselves, but an adult needs to use the big knife. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the celery itself. You buy a whole stalk, a whole bunch of celery, and you'll have these fairly light green stalks on the outside. You'll have some lighter ones on the inside, and then you'll end up with these greens and with these greens too. For this recipe and just for general snacking, the outside stalks are great, and I would cut these into smaller chunks, cut off this end, but I would save these greens. They're really wonderful added to soups or added to, say, a grain salad. They have wonderful flavor, and don't let them go to waste. Okay, I have washed these in the sink, and you may be able to see that they're wet. They're going to be too wet for the peanut butter to stick to, so you need to dry them. Again, something else the kids can do, can help out with. And then I also, as you heard, we're going to put peanut butter in here, but these work equally well with any kind of nut butter. Could be almond, cashew, soy nut butter. Could be tahini, which is sesame seeds. Anything that you like works, as long as it's that kind of creamy, sticky consistency. Alright, and this was a clean kitchen towel just out of the drawer. Okay, and we will put that aside. And then again, you're going to need to cut a little bit more, so I'm going to cut off the parts here with the greens, put these aside, and then you can either have really long stalks if the kids are really hungry, or you have teenagers that you're feeding, or you can easily cut them into smaller chunks. And then we are going to just simply smear peanut butter in there, as much or as little as you want. I like a lot. And you can see how much fun this could be with the kids, getting it all over everywhere. So you just go like so, quick and easy, don't have to be neat. Alright. And another thing that you can do is you can make these ahead for their lunch. They actually work really well wrapped up in saran wrap, and they hold up pretty good. Okay, so that's enough for now. And so I'm going to call this a log because it's bigger. And I'm going to call this one a branch because it's smaller. So we're going to put ants on the branch, which is simply putting ants on, sticking it into the peanut butter. And this is a wonderful, crunchy, creamy, sweet, chewy, fun little snack. There are ants on a branch. Here, we're going to take the cranberries, dried cranberries. These are ladybugs because they're red. On a log, because it's bigger. It's that easy. The other thing I did want to say is that on the package of the cranberries, it says that it's processed in a facility that also processes wheat items, and this particular kind is Eileen's, and Eileen's actually just is a repackaging place. So they get tons of, I mean literally tons of ingredients in and run them through. And I spoke with them personally some time ago, and they talked about running the non-allergenic things through first and then cleaning the equipment, and I was comfortable with what they told me, but you'll make that decision for yourself. But anyway, so there you go. Ladybugs on a log, ants on a branch. I'm gonna have one. It's kid approved.